do something that's both the most thrilling and terrifying thing of your life? That's what writing my first book has felt like. So this isn't just a project, it's a piece of me. Hi Queens, it's Charise, and today I'm flying solo, no guests, no filters, just me, you, and the real story behind P.O.I.S.E, the blueprint for escaping burnout, redefining success, and creating your new reality. And I am so excited. So why this book was never just a book to me. I didn't set out to write a book because I thought it would make me rich. I wrote it because I saw a gap between how high-performing women show up and how they actually feel inside. I've spent years coaching, leading, and watching brilliant women, especially women of color, carry impossible loads with precision and grace while slowly burning out behind closed doors. So P.O.I.S.E became my way of saying, I see you and there's another way. And this framework has lived in my spirit for years, but putting it on paper was my first way of making it real. Not just for me, but for anyone who needs a blueprint that honors both ambition and well-being. That's what we want to do. So the journey has not been easy. It went from idea to manuscript. So let's talk about the real part. So writing this book was not cute. I started with outlines and post-it notes all over my office. I wrote on planes, between executive meetings, at night when my house was quiet because I have kids and a husband. It's not always quiet. There were moments I doubted every single word and every single thing I was doing. I've had chapters that made me cry as I wrote them. I've had weeks where I stared at the blinking cursor like it was taunting me. And then there were the moments that were magical moments where the words poured out like they'd been waiting for me. So I had to learn to trust the process, and that has been something I've been leaning into more. Not rush it, not perfect it too early, just trust that if I kept showing up, the message would eventually take shape. So let's be real. This book is not a payday. I know that there's this glamorous idea that publishing a book makes you an instant millionaire and instantly famous. No ma'am. This book is not my retirement plan. This book is my impact plan. I wrote it because I believe it will help women rethink success in a way that sustains them. Because if one woman reads it and finally exhales, if one woman finds language for what she's been carrying silently, then there's the win, right? This is legacy work. This is planting seeds that I may not fully see bloom, but that I know matter. And they're really, really important to me, but I know that other women will see the value. Being a first-time author, it has been humbling. You put your ideas out there and suddenly they're no longer yours alone. They belong to the world. And that is very scary for me. There is vulnerability in that. What if people don't get it? What if they do and it changes how they see me? But there's also power in saying, this is my voice, this is my truth, and I'm gonna be standing on it. So for me, this book is also a love letter to every ambitious woman who's ever felt like she had to choose between her dreams and her peace. You don't have to do that, and this is proof of that. So there's a bigger vision. So P.O.I.S.E is not just a book. It's a part of a larger movement, a framework, an assessment, a way of leading and living that I believe will change the game for leaders, teams, and especially for women who are carving their lane. This book is the foundation. The beginning of a much bigger story, and you queens are a part of that story. And I'm super excited to share it. So yeah, I'm a first-time author and I'm proud, not because it's perfect, but because it's honest. This book chose me and I said yes. If you're listening and you've got something inside of you, an idea, a story, a framework, a vision, don't wait for permission. Do not wait for perfection. Don't wait till it's all figured out. Start where you are. The world needs what you only can give. Only you can give what you have. So I hope this is helpful. It's a very short episode, but I wanted to kind of walk through what P.O.I.S.E was and why it was so important to me. And I know that it will make a really, really positive impact on the world and for many other women and leaders all around the globe. So queens, keep leading, keep shining, and until next time, I'm Charise.